You're Kennedy Webb? And Ms. Webb, this is your initial appearance and cause number 25 DCCR 0258. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of either it's false alarm or reporting of an emergency from November 12th of 2024. And since you have made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity?
Okay, pause. This is a classic moment in first appearances. Judges always want to know whether you've hired a lawyer because it shapes everything that happens next. And notice how she immediately brings up income. It's because claiming you can't afford a lawyer becomes a legal declaration under oath. So tell me, do you think the court-appointed system is fair? Or should income requirements be updated?
Opportunity to try to hire a lawyer.
I have, but I can't afford it.
Are you working?
Yes, I recently just got a part-time job, and I'm also a full-time student still.
You are still, they didn't do anything with regard to that as far as, are you still a student at Lamar?
No, I'm at a community college back in my hometown.
And where's that?
Arlington, Texas.
And what community college is it?
Kent County.
So I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning, Ms. Webb, to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely. Any income you might have, any bills that you have, put it all on there because you're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it. Step in front of the clerk and she'll give you that information. Yes, ma'am. See, Mr. Boudreaux, you have a David Holland. Good morning, sir. You're John Ben Wright. And Mr. Ben Wright is charged in each of his cases with injury to a child, elderly, or disabled individual. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, Brennan Mitchell filed an appearance this morning. He's going to serve as lead counsel in this case, and I'm going to take a step back as co-counsel.
It's obviously, if he just filed it, it takes time to get through e-file, so we don't see all of that yet. Any issues, Mr. Smith? So one of these is an MTRP and one of them is a new case. All right. No issues with regard to any contact or anything that we're not wanting? And probation's here as far as, for now, everything's going on? Okay, I'll reset the case and Mr. Mitchell can get the information that you have, obviously, with regard to discovery. If there's anything else that needs to be turned over, we'll get an announcement at the next court date.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thanks. If you'll make sure and get that request in.
Absolutely.
Thank you. You're free to go. Good morning. Are you Diamond James? And Ms. James, this is your initial appearance and cause number 25 DCCR 0437. Just a second. You're charged with a third-degree felony offense of hindering apprehension or prosecution of a known felon.
This is big. Hindering apprehension of a known felon is no small charge. What the judge is doing here, forcing her to speak with at least 3 lawyers, is actually a strategy to protect her from showing up unrepresented. But it also raises the stakes. If she doesn't follow through, boom bond could spike and she's back in jail. What would you do in her situation, lawyer? Up fast or try negotiating payment plans?
From March 5th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? No. So what I'm going to do, Ms. James, is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone. If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They all have different payment plans. If you're sitting in here, you've heard it's not just a game to come in and tell me that you've write 3 numbers down. You need to actually speak with at least 3. The point of this is to try to hire a lawyer, okay? But bring me back the names of those that you've contacted and talked to so that I know you're trying, and we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond and you would have to go back to jail. Do you understand? As a condition of your bond, were you ordered not to have any contact with Jacqueline Young? You were? Okay. I want to make sure you understand how important that is. You cannot have any contact or communication with him. That obviously means in person, but it also means through social media and DMs and whatever else is out there. If I find out that you've had any contact or communication with him, then your bond would be raised and you go back to jail. You understand? All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice. Good morning. They're calling his name. Good morning. Hey, well, good morning, sir. Are you David Holland? And Mr. Holland is charged with theft of service. Mr. Boudreaux, what is the announcement?
Your Honor, we've been offered a settlement with the DA's office. I talked to Mr. Coleman on Thursday or Friday, and I had to explain to him, I had to explain to my client that he didn't keep the truck more than probably a day or two, but it didn't get recovered for about 4 weeks, for about 4 months. And we believe that he'll be able to come up with the money to pay what Mr. Coleman is asking. He's wanting $2,300.
Yeah, I don't need to get all the details. I just need to know if you have something worked out, if you need a little more time.
Judge, could we, I don't know if this is too long to ask for.
30 days is my day.
But about what I was going to ask for was about a month and a half.
Mr. Holland, you've discussed with Mr. Boudreaux what your options are. Do you feel like 45 days would give you some time to get together what the district attorney's asking for? All right, so I will do a 45-day reset. If you get that taken care of, great. If not, when you come back, there'll probably have to be something else that's looked at as far as how it's going to get worked out. Okay? All right. Thank you. Y'all are free to go. Good morning. Are you Brashana Weston? And Ms. Weston, this is your initial appearance in cause number 24, DCCR 2448. You're charged with the second-degree felony offense of burglary of a habitation from June 17th of 2020. Goodness gracious. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Okay. How old are you?
21.
Okay. This is something that they're saying happened back in when you were, how old were you? 18 or 17?
No, I was way younger than that. I was like 15, 16.
June of 2020. If you were born in 2004. 2004. Mr. Nichols?
Yes, sir.
I just want to double check the dates and her age on this.
Okay, what's her name?
It's Brashana Weston, Weston,
How you spell Brashana?
Brashawna. Were you certified as an adult? No, okay. Just give me a second. I'm going to look at some. So if you were born, look, you're going to make me do math. Hold on. When's your birthday? So you might have just turned 17 before this, because this is from June. So you would have been 17, which means you would have been an adult for purposes of court. All right. So
This moment right here? Wild. The judge is trying to untangle whether she was legally a juvenile or an adult at the time of the offense. In Texas, hitting your 17th birthday flips that switch instantly. You're tried as an adult. 1 month can change someone's entire legal path. Let me know in the comments, should 17-year-olds be treated as adults in criminal court?
oh, never mind. Sorry, Mr. Nichols. Just took me a minute to do some math. So Ms. Weston, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? All right, so what I'm going to do is reset your case for about 30 days or so to give you some time to try to hire someone. If you get a lawyer hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They all have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. You heard what's going on this morning. This isn't just I'm going to write down 3 names and act like I talked to them. You need to talk to them so that you can tell me what they said so that I know you're really trying, okay? Don't wait till it gets close to the court date because you need some time to make appointments to visit with them. So get started on that this week. If you don't do all that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice.